You could call me Friendy or Mufu. Either or is fine. I think I'm narrowing down the name choices, but that's beside the point. Welcome to the first progress report for my indie animation thingamajigger. I've been wanting to do this series for a while, but I've been too busy being sleepy. And that's a problem, but this is one of those days that are harder than normal days, and that leads me to be more sleepy. What is my cat doing? Here I will tell you what I got done this week, or month, probably month, and so it's gonna be bi-monthly. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through shots of what I did, what things I've learned over the course of a month of working on the project, and why things are going slow and why things might go a little faster, but we're gonna get right into it. Now, if you've been with me for this project for a while now, which is The Power of Say, I've had a lot of problems going into animating. I've done a lot of animation tests in different programs, and all of them seemed off. As soon as I found like a way to do it, it didn't fly with me. It didn't jive with me. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? What can I do? And I've had Toon Boom for a while now, like maybe 2-3 years, and I haven't really got to use it. I used it once or twice for a birthday gift to get the hang of it, to get the swing of it, and I got it to get good in the industry, just a good thing to learn on the fly. I knew it was powerful. I used it once before, and I thought, wow, I have to get this program. Sure enough, I got it, right? But I was leery about using it for my indie animation project. I know you'd be like, whoa, why would you do that? Well, I have the lower essential version of Toon Boom Harmony, which means it doesn't have the bells and whistles and a lot of functions as the normal Toon Boom Harmony. So it doesn't have like pen pressure for the pencil or whatever and a lot of other things. And I could have sworn I read somewhere that it did not allow you to import bitmaps into Toon Boom, and that's why I was like, well, that sucks. That's primarily how I animate anyways. I scan in the thing and I put it into the program and bada bing bada boom. But once I've learned that you couldn't trace over what you've had or already work with what you already had, I figured, well, that's useless. This is useless. And I didn't think to use it for my indie animation project. But time goes to show that I got curious late last month. Like, we're talking almost February. So that's why I'm accounting it for this. That turns out you can import images. You can import pings. Like, what? When did this happen? So I imported the storyboard shots and I started working with them, and it's going a lot faster. The storyboards are a little bit more sloppy, but I've grown to draw these characters so much that, like, I'll draw them and it'll be clean. So I've learned a lot in Toon Boom because of that. Sure, everything's not exactly like frame by frame, whoa, amazing yet. Right now, I'm just working on the keys and making sure those are clean. So when I do go ahead and start to move things along a little bit, it'll be pose to pose. As one person animating this, it's gonna take a while, and I figured that the storyboard comes across of carrying the story along. So why not just carry on the same way, but have it more cleaner and neater? So that's what I'm doing. It's basically, I'm animating the keys, but I would like to have maybe 1 or 2 frames, give it the Hanna-Barbera treatment, and hopefully it goes much smoother. For the backgrounds, last year, I got burnt out on backgrounds. I worked on backgrounds for a whole month, and I'm burnt out on them still. So I figured, I'll just work on them when I work on them. That's a story for another day, but I'm gonna be simple with the backgrounds. I'm not gonna be too precious with everything. If it works, it goes in the thing. And as much as I would like to make things more clean, crisp, TV style, that for any animation, not everything can be like that. And me being a little older than what's in the scene, I just want my stories out there. And that's what I've come to learn with this. And with that knowledge, with the first storyboard animatic that I worked on that I have voices to, I'm going to go back and work on that. I started a little bit, and I was starting in Clip Paint, but since I've learned so much in Toon Boom, I'm probably going to do the same, but the other project, I'm going to go a little bit slower. But this one is my main my main priority. I'm going through it very slowly, as I said before, but some days, like I said, even before that some days are harder than others, and some shots are just 1 or 2 drawings, And if I could just work on one or two drawings and make them cleaner, that's one or two drawings I didn't have before. So I'm going in it with that mindset, just little by little, inching away. And as you know, sooner or later, you're going to get a mile into those inches and you'll be like, dang, I have all that. So that's the mindset. We're barely in February. I worked mostly in vid shots 1 through, I think, 4, whatever. I'm working in these in the shot order that I worked in for uploading the animatic onto YouTube, which I've done for like 2 years, and I'm dividing it up like that. So vid 1 would be the little short animatic I did, which was like 30 seconds, and vid 2 is a lot longer because I worked on that a little bit more cleanly, and but those will go by a lot faster because those are cleaner and I can work off of those a lot faster. Coloring, I'm not gonna, it's so far down the line, so I'm not really too worried about all that. But other than that, where we're at, pretty good. We are still missing some voice actors, but that's fine because I'll get to it when I get to it. So if you want to see me on stream working on this as we go along, that would be great. And that's it for that. I guess that's the video. I'll see you next month for another progress report. I'm very sleepy. I might sleep today, but I will certainly work on the stream. I mean, work on the indie animation on stream. Goodbye. I love you platonically. Have a lovely ass boys. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.